All right, welcome back everyone to another video here. And today we're just gonna go shopping again since I don't really have many cars to review here. So also thought, I'd upload my car as well. And little update about the car here. Still haven't got the alignment, which is fine. You don't really need it. I probably should get it done, but I'll probably get it later or at some point, I don't know. It did two things to my car. Let's close the door here. I'm gonna try to shield the camera from the snow, but as you can see, I'm in the process of blacking out the rims. I did this myself. So I sanded this down, and then, I cleaned it first, sanded it down, used some rubbing alcohol, and then spray painted it. I got some on the brake caliper, but that's fine. I also did get a little bit on the rotors, but I used brake cleaner to get that out when it was nice and early. And I also, but that's really it. On the other side, actually, I didn't finish one of the rims. I didn't finish that one because I ran out of paint, and then that one I did too. So I did a pretty good job with the two fronts. I just gotta like touch it up with some more spray paint. It doesn't really look good from up close, but you gotta observe it from a distance. That's when it looks the best. I didn't sound very right, but whatever. So I'm going on my way to Walmart to get some more paint and possibly any other thing that I'm interested in. Just took out some cash somewhere at the bank. Startup. It's still running on 5 cylinders, by the way, so yeah. And the thing is, it hasn't really been affecting the car that much. I mean, I definitely lost some power there, but I mean, it's not like I'm going to use all the horsepower and torque it has. Take the parking brake off. So yeah, other than that, nothing's really changed. I also got a way bigger water bottle at the Goodwill. The other one I bought on my second video on this channel, it started developing an odor on like the part where you drink because of bacteria. So, and those water bottles are prone to it. This one I haven't had any problems with it so far. I've had it for a couple of days. I put it through like a 2 to 3 day cleaning process. So I just did the same thing for 2-3 days, let it dry out, did it again until I decided it was safe enough to drink. So I got it from the Goodwill. I don't think the Goodwill takes very good care of some of the stuff. I think they just clean it out and stuff, and that's really it. So yeah, take a nice left here and be careful because there's a lot of cars here, so I can't see right there. If you can't creep forward and you still can't see, like you can't see and you creep forward, and like I said, you still can't see, then just wait a couple of seconds. If no car passes by, still just creep out even slower. That's what I usually do when I can't see somewhere I'm trying to pull out of. Works like a charm, like every single time. It may look like I'm about to cause an accident, but I don't. Because me and another car just end up slowing down, so works really well. Getting green lights here. Very nice. Okay. It's yellow. Pothole. Mini pothole. Oh my gosh, that freaking crack on the road that just made me turn that way a little bit. That's what your taxpayer dollars are going to, by the way, guys. Alright. Oh my gosh. And there goes the effect of the 5 cylinders. At highway speeds, not really highway speeds, but certain speeds, I think it's like 35 up, the 5 cylinders start to like shake the car violently. So I have to put my foot more on the pedal to get that to stop. I love turning right on red. It's actually such a blessing. Where is he going? Okay, he's turning on the highway. Okay. Hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Oh, and by the way, that's what I was forgetting. I was trying to tell you guys a backstory to why there's flowers on the front of my car. So, I went to the Dollar Tree, right, and I bought one of those bags of popcorn that women really like for some reason, and I brought some flowers. So I went to Bosie's. There's this girl I like. I've just been randomly waving to her for like the past like 2 years. What was that? Something just happened on the POV, whatever. But anyway, I thought I should maybe break the ice and actually talk to her for once. So like I said, I brought the flowers, brought the popcorn, and I went up to her car, knocked on her window. She rolled the window down. I was like, question. She was like, all right, do you have a boyfriend? She was like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay, never mind then. I walked away. I did not know she had a boyfriend, which was pretty sad for me, I guess. And I actually want to take the back road again here. I do not want to take the highway. But yeah, so I didn't really get rejected. She has a boyfriend, I guess. Or maybe she just said that she didn't want to reject me, but I guess we'll never know. So returning the flowers would be a waste of gas, because in total at the Dollar Tree I spent like $3 and I think it was like 72 cents on the flowers and popcorn. So like if I were to go there, I would waste like a solid 10 bucks of gas at least. I don't know, or something close to that for $3. So I ended up giving the bag of popcorn to my sister, and the flowers, like I said, they're on my car. I mean, you guys already know where they are. And I actually like the mod. I was thinking of getting 2 more and putting them on the mirrors, because they were just that cheap and it looks so good. I don't know why, but that's the backstory of the flowers. The rims, I just got bored. This car is kind of boring. So and also I just got word that my dad wants me to sell it instead of him taking it. It's having a lot of problems, so I think that's why. I mean, me personally, I never would have bought this because, well, it's a Dodge, okay? Nothing from Dodge should be a daily driver, but, you know, here I am driving one. I don't drive every single day, but I drive enough for it to affect the car in some type of way, so. But yeah, if there is anything you see Dodge related, do not buy it. I mean, unless you're having fun. Dodge is great performance, great looks, but daily driver is questionable. I don't know. Even with the new ones, I don't think you should get them. And here's exactly why. Oh my gosh, that is so annoying. This car overall has been a decent car. It could be better. My Murano was definitely a better daily driver. It had problems, but it didn't like randomly turn off after only giving it like 30 seconds to warm up or anything like that. I mean, my Murano, sometimes I would start it up and then just straight up drive. So I didn't think the car would last very long, or I mean, it would break down or something. But out of the two, if there's one that would break down, it's definitely this Dodge. I mean, it's literally bound to break down any second now, but I feel like literally the only thing holding this thing up is my prayers, and I'm not even joking. So I just been having my fun with this car and customizing it a little bit and stuff. Obviously not spending so much money to do crazy mods, because I didn't plan on driving this for a very long time, so I didn't see why I would do that. Got the river frozen up, snow on top of the ice. I want to go like ice skating down there or something, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if the ice is strong enough. Like, even if I'm allowed to go, not allowed to go down there, or allowed to, I don't know. It's very questionable. I want to go ice drifting one day too. I want to take a nice car or something like that, something fun, go on ice and start drifting. That sounds so fun. I really want this car to be like turbocharged or something like that, but like it would actually make the car so much more unreliable. So I mean, that's just a horrible idea overall. I don't know, if I ever get something made from Dodge ever again, I'm gonna turbocharge it or something like that, and it's gonna be like a track car or something, like, because like relying on that for a daily driver is just not a great idea. Like I said, anything from Dodge. I don't know why I didn't just take the left lane and so they could do that. GoPro, stop recording. Had to overtake someone in the overtaking lane because they were going too slow. I genuinely have to start like swimming in traffic because like people just don't know how to drive. Like it's crazy. People don't know what lanes are for. Like, this is not like an actual highway, so sometimes people use this lane to get to a destination somewhere that's like on the left, and I understand that. But a lot of the times, they don't do that. They don't at all. They just use this lane as if it's a normal like road or something. Like, see, I'm gonna overtake this van, and then I'm gonna get back in my lane. If I needed this lane for a turn up there, and I missed my turn, that's fine. I can make a U-turn somewhere. It's not that serious. But when you're like this, not overtaking anyone, it gets annoying for other people behind you that are trying to get somewhere faster. And like I said, it's not a normal highway, so I mean, people don't really care all that much, but there are some people that do, okay? Sometimes. You're not always gonna be in a rush, but sometimes you are gonna be in a rush and you are gonna wanna overtake and hurry up and drive as fast as possible without being pulled over and stuff like that, or getting tickets. Ooh, man. Trying to preserve my brakes while like trying to also be a good driver is difficult. I'm surprised my brakes and are like still good, because like I have been having to slam my brakes constantly because of people who just are driving so abnormally, to say the least. And I'm pretty sure he just stalled. Don't worry though, man, that's also me, man. If I were to drive a manual now. If you are driving a manual, actually, you should be prepared, because people just don't have patience here in America. It's the same people who talk trash about manual and don't know how to drive it. Maybe it's because they don't know how to drive it that they talk trash about it. It's not all that bad. It just takes a while. It takes a while to actually, you know, get it to a perfect skill level to where you're not stalling in traffic, to where you're, I don't know, not being a nuisance on the road. Fun fact, I actually was going to make a video about a Subaru Impreza I bought, but I didn't end up liking that manual. So I understand that guy's pain who just stalled back there. The Subaru manuals, they're not like horrible cars, is what I'm not trying to, like, I'm not trying to say that, but it's just like there are gonna be certain cars that you just shouldn't drive. I just because of who you are, really. I mean, like, if you don't like a clutch that's like right next to the brake, a Subaru manual is not really gonna be something you should get. And I figured it out the hard way. So And I mean, I've kind of like bypassed the heavy clutch thing too, like both the close and heavy clutch, by just revving it out. But I didn't want to like keep doing that, because I didn't want to like break anything or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know a lot about cars, alright? So I just didn't want to take that risk. Oh boy, I'm getting PTSD from my last video here. 0% APR financing. Oh, the past. And the Bronco that ran the red light year. Along with so many other like cars. Yo, that video was hilarious. I made some clips about it. That's funny. I'm coming back with the same camera, same car, same problem with the car. I'm making fun of the past. Oh my gosh, what has gotten into me? Making fun of the past. Like, I could have worded that better, but guys, let's be honest here. I'm gonna be honest. Actually, I'm not all that great with wording things. Props to that guy for driving that manual so well too. I only seen him stall once, so he might be somewhere in like the beginning stages of driving manual, or she. I don't know. This is a boy or girl. You can go. Thank you. Oh no, that's a guy. Oh, these Walmart parking lots are horrible for your suspension. Oh, another crash was about to happen. I do not know where he just went, but cool. Alright, so just like last time, I'm actually gonna go here and I'm gonna reverse park this time. So we'll just go like... There's someone behind me, so I'm just gonna like park here real quick. And I'm gonna reverse park once he's gone. Okay, let's go behind that Camry. Make sure there's no one there. Okay, cool. This Camry parked like someone who doesn't know how to drive. And there's someone in the car too, so I'm gonna reverse park here actually. Because this Escalade here gave me enough space, despite being a huge car. I kind of find it hard to give other people space when I'm like reverse parking or even just normally parking. Because I have such a big car as well. And I mean, the Escalade is bigger than this car, of course, but... Alright, that's good enough. Actually, I'm gonna reverse a little more. And if that person needs to use their trunk, they could just pull forward or something. Alright, so I'm gonna be right back. And got what I'm looking for here. Gloss black. Alright, I think one should be enough. Alright, so as I mentioned, found what I need, and there was this guy selling Christian stuff, I think it was, and selling donations to people who are struggling with like addiction stuff. So I got a bracelet that connects to my phone and gives me daily scripture, which is pretty cool. It says redeemed on it. That is really cool. But here's, I guess, what it's about. There's nothing on the back. Frontline Recovery exists to help those struggling with substance abuse to not only overcome their addictions, but also tackle the lifestyle changes necessary to lead a better quality of life. We teach a biblical curriculum as well as utilize peer-to-peer accountability to help our residents step away from their destructive patterns and begin to walk in a new purpose with driven lives. We don't want to just give people coping skills, We want to give them the freedom that comes when recovery meets Christ. Founder Adam Oni, here his name is. Here's, I guess, what they donate to. We are a residential addiction treatment facility. Facility. We are a 9-month program. Separate men's and women's facilities. Our cost is $0. Find us on Facebook. Please call for more info. So if you guys are interested in that, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm gonna get the preview. Yeah, there. That's the number, and the founder, right there. Pretty cool. Very nice. So it's kind of like a non-profit thing. I'm gonna open this later because I gotta get to school actually. I've been skipping the normal school today, so I'm gonna put this on my center console. I feel like this would be more safe there. All right, car on. All right, let's get going here. Is my car warmed up? Okay, this okay. Overheats, so warming up is really no problem for this thing after not being turned on and driven for a little bit. It sounds horrible starting up in the like really cold weather though. And there goes my water bottle somewhere in the back. Aftermath of the snowstorm here in New England, Walmart has this mountain of snow every single year it snows. It's pretty cool, but it's also crazy. Like, it's gonna take a while for that to melt because of how cold it still is in February. I'm just gonna go into the overtaking lane so I can overtake all these people and go to the back roads once again. Actually, I don't know. I might take the highway. I don't know. Kind of on a time crunch here, actually, so actually I might take the highway. Traction control off as per usual, and wow, there's 2 trucks up there. Yeah, we are screwed. Alright, I'm just gonna... In fact, this lane is going faster because of that truck right there. And someone pulled out in front of me. Wow, that was a great move there. Just risk your safety, save a few seconds. I ain't judging you for that though. A lot of people do it. I do it sometimes. Maybe not in as dangerous a situation as that, but it's okay. I don't think I'm gonna do the spray paint now because, like I said, I have to go somewhere. Oh my gosh, okay. Awfully late signaling there, sir. So I might do the spray paint a little later, where I can also record and not have to worry about being somewhere. Why is everyone taking that lane? I'm so confused. Is there something I should know that I don't already know? Was he just moving out the way for me? Oh, he's turning, okay. This is a very interesting city. There's a lot of stores, a lot of businesses like right next to you. Pretty much, you probably live somewhere behind the businesses, and if you want something, you come here. But I don't know if I could deal with this traffic every single day, so I want to move somewhere far, far away from the city. Anyways, how's you guys been? How have you guys' day been going? If you have cars, how have your cars been doing? Let me know what kind of cars you drive. I wanna see what you guys have been up to with your cars. I haven't been really up to much apart from spray painting the rims and adding a flower to the front. Well, actually 3 flowers. And they're also fake flowers, so that's why they haven't flown off or anything yet. So And see, this is what I'm talking about too. Like, you're in the overtaking lane, overtake them, please. You're being a safety hazard right now, bro. It's making me cry, bro. All right. Just let him person merge to this lane. I guess he's not doing that. Oh, I see he is. Okay. Oh man. Like, why are we in the overtaking lane if we're not gonna overtake? I'm gonna keep saying this. If you're too afraid to speed in the overtaking lane, you should never use the overtaking lane. It'd be better for you to just stay on the right, let everyone who wants to pass you, alright? It's not a battle of ego, okay? Alright. Finally ran into a red light. I gotta just relax here. My neck is so stiff, it's starting to hurt. Cracking my neck real quick. I didn't really do much. It's mainly because of the cold. It's not really because of the driving. Alright. Red light's finally over with. What time is it? 10:33. Alright, I have time to take the little back road here. So we're gonna do that. I would roll my windows down, but it's snowing. I don't want snow inside of the car right now. So we're just gonna have to enjoy these little road noises here without the windows down. I kind of get the hype behind rolling your windows down even when it's winter. It's actually pretty relaxing and it doesn't really get much colder inside the car, which is pretty nice. So now I see why people just have their windows down, enjoy nice sounds on the road. And like I said, it doesn't get much colder. If you want to, you can run the heat, but it's pretty much useless when you have the windows down. You can take your turn. I hope you know that. There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, like, I'm not going that fast. I'm going under the speed limit right now. That was hilarious. I think my alignment has got worse, by the way. But it still hasn't really affected much. Just cruising. I have yet to find out if this is actually saving me gas rather than just taking the highway. I think it is. No, actually, I think the highway would be saving me gas. So I'm just constantly, like, accelerating. I'm not going uphill here where, like, it takes gas when I accelerate. Like, watch this. Accelerate more. Yeah, see, it's going down significantly. Okay, yeah. Taking the highway would definitely save me gas, but I like this. I like just relaxing, not having to worry about slow drivers when I'm going the speed limit and they're going under, significantly under. That might be one of my most used words this year, significantly. Sunday Spa. Thought that was church or something. I saw Sunday, I was like, church, definitely. But no, it was a spa. Alright, so I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more of the drive, and I'll see you guys when I get home. And you know, I'm doing the spray painting and all that. So yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy the rest of this. See you guys later. Alright, so I did the rest off camera because it's really cold and I don't want to worry about recording this, but I'm gonna like paint this up a little more and I'm gonna show you guys the results in the morning because it should be dry by then because of how cold it is out here. So alright, so the results didn't turn out as good as I wanted it to be, or at least as good as the other tires. And I know that one's dirty, so it's not really showing the results of what I did there, but it's not too bad.
I'll just definitely like touch it up with some more paint later, and then we should be good to let it just dry. So that's on the calendar here, but it's whatever. For the most part, it turned out pretty decent. Not too bad. Got the lug nuts sprayed up a little bit too, but it's whatever.